Hey guys, what's going on? It's Corbin here, and today I thought I would finally get around to doing this Q&A video. Now, I hit 4,000 subscribers, I think like 3 or 4 weeks ago or something, so thank you guys so much for helping me reach that milestone. That was fucking awesome, and I'm just now getting around to making this Q&A video because I've been busy posting other stuff, doing school, you know, just a bunch of other shit, so I'm just now getting around to making it. Now, I did get a lot of questions, and I want to say thanks for that, guys. I got like probably like 60 or 70 questions. A lot of them are repeats, so it'll be easier to answer some of them, but other ones, yeah, I got some creative questions too. So it's going to be interesting to go through some of these. Some of them are going to be like quick answers. Some of them I'm going to explain a little bit more, but enough rambling. I'm just going to get into the questions, and let's try not to make this video too insanely long. All right, so let's get into it. All right, so the first set of questions that I was asked is about my age, and people want to know how old I am. I said this in the last Q&A video, but I am 21 years old. Yeah, I don't feel 21. I still feel like I'm like 16. And I act like I'm 16, but yeah, I'm 21. The next set of questions is people asking if I ever plan to stop making videos, or how many subs do I think I'm gonna have when I end the channel, or am I going to continue doing YouTube when I'm done with college? And the answer to that is yes, I am. I graduate from college or university, as they call it in Europe and stuff, in May of 2017. So sometime in the spring of next year, I will be graduating. And I don't know what the plan is after that. I would like to get a full-time job and start making money, but in the United States, it's kind of hard to do that for college kids now. But regardless if I get a full-time job or not, I still plan to do YouTube. I love it. I find it very rewarding. I love entertaining people, and I don't see any signs of stopping in the near future. And if I ever did decide to take like a long break or stop doing YouTube, then I would let you guys know. All right, so the next set of questions I was asked about is, what is my favorite band? Or type of music. So it's kind of hard to choose a single favorite band. There's several that I like. I listen to a lot of rock and metal and some electronic music too. But if I had to choose some favorite bands at the top of my head, I would say Linkin Park, A Day to Remember, and The Amity Affliction. Now, I guarantee most of you guys have not heard of like those last two. Everyone's heard of Linkin Park, but the last two, A Day to Remember, some people have heard of them, and Amity Affliction, I guarantee most of you have never heard of them. So if you guys want like an example of the type of music or type of songs that I listen to, I'll link a couple of those bands' songs like in the description. All right, next set of questions is about editing and equipment. So what type of, what do I use to record, and what do I use to edit? So I record my audio on a Blue Yeti. They're not that expensive, but they sound pretty fucking nice. And what do I use to edit? I use Final Cut Pro. I think it's like $300 or $400, but
I got it for free, but don't tell nobody.
And in terms of recording like gameplay, I use a Elgato Game Capture HD. So yeah, that answers that. So a couple people asked me when I'm going to do an open lobby again. I've been asked that on live streams lately too. So I tried to do an open lobby about a month ago, but there was a family crisis that I had to attend to, so I wasn't able to do it. But ever since then, I've been so busy with school or working at my part-time job, I haven't really had time to do an open lobby. But I'm going to try to do one in the near future. But like I said, if you guys follow me on Twitter, if you set notifications on for YouTube, I release an update video when I'm going to do an open lobby. So yeah, I always do open lobbies on PS4 because I don't have an Xbox One. So whenever I do an open lobby, it will be on PS4. And it's usually on games like GTA 5 or Call of Duty or something that like a lot of people have. So I don't know when the next one will be, but I plan to do one soon. Just follow me on like Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, set notifications on for YouTube, and you guys will be notified when the next open lobby is. All right, the next series of questions that I got was asking me about my favorite game. And some people seem to think, like one of the questions says, what's your favorite game except for Fallout 3 and Fallout 4? Just because Fallout 3 and Fallout 4 are the most popular channels, or I mean, most popular videos on my channel, does not mean they're my favorite games. I do like both of those games, but they're not my favorite. So there was a hashtag going around recently on YouTube that was like 7 favorite games, and I listed off several of the games that I really like. If I can find the picture or tweet or whatever, I'll put it up on screen for you guys. But I listed off like Skyrim, BioShock Infinite, the first Halo, which was Halo Combat Evolved, Call of Duty Black Ops, I think there was a few more. I think it was The Walking Dead Season 1. I don't remember all of them, but those were some of them that were my favorite. But if I had to choose one single favorite one, it would probably be Skyrim, because I don't know. That was the first Bethesda game I've really played. I know it's the same formula as Fallout 3 and Fallout 4, but it was the first one that I played. I got it when I was 16, and it was really nostalgic for me. It was like, when I was in class, it was like the only thing that I thought about doing was playing Skyrim. And when I was in high school, it was just an amazing game, and I just completely fell in love with it when my brother got it for me for Christmas. So I would probably have to say Skyrim, but there's a ton of other games that I really like too. All right, so a couple people asked me about my pets, like what pets do I have and what are my pets' names. So in my apartment with me, I have 3 different pets, kind of. So I have 2 pets. I have 2 rats. Right, they're both mine. I bought and paid for them and everything. They're like my first official pets that I've gotten on my own, and their names are Jamie and Wadsworth. I picked the name Jamie because I originally got 2 rats named Jamie and Tyrion after the Lannister brothers from Game of Thrones, but unfortunately Tyrion was sick and died within less than 2 weeks of me having him, which was really devastating. So I got Waddles a couple months later, and we nicknamed him Waddles. My girlfriend did because he waddles around because he's really fat. But yeah, I named him Wadsworth after the robot from Fallout 3. So yeah, if you guys want to follow me on Instagram and Snapchat, I post a bunch of stuff about my rats. They're adorable. Rats get a bad rep because people think they're disgusting, but they're honestly some of the best pets you can have. Also on Instagram, you guys may have seen that I have a cat. He's technically not my cat. His name is McConaughey. I didn't name him either. So my roommate has friends that we got him from, and we're holding him for like the next year. So he might live with us permanently. We don't know. But for the time being, he's just living with us for the next school year. So until the school year is over, we'll probably have to give him back, unfortunately. And at my parents' house, I have pets there too. I have a dog. I think I've shared a picture of her once or twice. I have a picture of her on Instagram. Her name is Holly. She's about 9 or 7 years old. I don't know how old she is. I forget. But she's amazing. I could spend an entire video talking about how weird she is. Like, I'm not even kidding. She's like the weirdest fucking dog ever. But she's a border collie. She's incredibly intelligent, but she's also really stubborn. And you guys are going to be kind of weirded out by this, but we have 8 cats at home. Now, I know you guys are probably like, what the fuck? Why do you have 8 cats? They're not like all indoors running around the house or whatever. They're cats that we've rescued over time. We found a couple of them at the beach in North Carolina. Some of them we rescued and took back. Other ones found are other cats because I guess they could smell them from the woods. So like other cats have come from other neighborhoods and, you know, found our cats. It's basically been like an influx of cats leaving, some cats coming in, and we've had like a steady like rate of just like having 8 cats. That answers that question. Sorry, that was kind of a long little rant. Next series of questions is about the start of YouTube. When did I start and how did I get started doing YouTube? So my first video was posted on September 1st, I think of 2014. But back then I wasn't serious about YouTube. I only posted like 4 videos in 2014. I only posted a couple. But I didn't get serious and post regularly like weekly videos until about February or March of 2015. Something like that. But what got me into YouTube was pretty much watching Vanoss Gaming's videos. I watched his Black Ops 2 videos. I thought they were really funny. I thought they were edited really well. They were short. They were just stupid glitches and funny moments from Black Ops 2. And I thought they were pretty cool. And I always kind of wanted to do that with friends that played the same games as me. And eventually, I found people. It took me over a year working on YouTube to find people that I really collaborate well with. So yeah, my friends are awesome. If you guys haven't checked them out yet, please check them out because they're awesome. And the last group of questions is about a face reveal. Do you have a face reveal? Are you going to show your face? What the fuck do you look like type questions? So I've shown like my eye or like a different parts, that sounds really gross, of me on like Snapchat and like stuff like that or Instagram, but I've never done like a full face reveal, and I think I've said it once before, but I plan to do one at 10,000 subscribers. I'm not hiding anything. I don't look like a fucking weirdo. I mean, my girlfriend thinks I do sometimes, but I mean, like, I'm not afraid of showing people what I look like. I think it's for me, it's just kind of like a milestone. It's like, hey, at 10,000 subscribers, I'll like do a face reveal or something. Like, I'm not ashamed of how I look or whatever. So, I mean, I'll happily do one at 10,000. So if we're ever lucky enough to get there, then I'll show my face and do some sort of like Q&A challenge video. That way I can do stupid challenges and stuff for you guys, and you can see my reactions to it. All right, now it's time to get into specific questions. I'm going to try to burn through these as quickly as I can because I got a lot of them. So I'm sorry if this video runs a little long, but here we go. Blatant Casters asks, every now and then the air tastes purple. Why is that? Probably because of pollution. You should move somewhere nicer. When do you plan on not sucking ass at video games? Never. Bumbles asks, does anything outside of YouTube inspire you to create certain content? If so, is it a marmot? For those of you guys that don't know, this whole marmot meme started when OK Multiplay said I sounded like a marmot from this video. I'm gonna show the clip of the video. So yeah, apparently that sounds like me, and I agree. I think it sounds like somebody took like a sound bite from one of my videos and put it to that. But anyway, so they started that, and now people have been calling me a marmot, which is basically a type of like large rodent, basically like a groundhog. But anyway, that's beside the point. But does anything on YouTube inspire me to create content? I've always been into editing videos and stuff. I've always liked the idea of filmmaking. I've never been like serious about it. Like that's not my major or anything, but it's something I've always been interested in. Like I've always wanted to either direct, write, produce, or act in movies. And with YouTube, I get to do all of that in a way, which is pretty cool. It's not like a full budget Hollywood movie, but it's still something, and it's still fun for me to do in my spare time. So yeah. The James Anita asked me, will you play Dark Souls in the future? Probably not. I've never really been interested in Dark Souls, but if you want to watch some dank-ass Dark Souls video, go on to Stefan's channel. He's got some amazing Dark Souls videos. Flare Studios asks, Apple or Android? Apple, because I'm a douchebag, and I already have an iPhone. Flair also asked, do you have a girlfriend? If so, can you tell us a little about her or him? It is a girl. I'm not a homosexual, as much dick as I suck at video games, but no, I am straight as an arrow, and I've been with the same girl for 5.5 years now. I know some of you think that's weird or whatever. I don't really care. But yeah, she's awesome. Her name's Kristen. You guys might have seen her on Twitter here and there, and she's been fully supportive of this the entire time. She likes the fact that I enjoy entertaining people. She thinks that's awesome. She's always thought I was funny. But yeah, she's great to be around. Like, I think it's definitely important to find someone that you feel is your best friend. I know it sounds really cheesy, but it's true. Don't find someone in a relationship just because you think they look hot or they have a nice ass or something like that. Like, find someone that you're obviously physically attracted to, but you need to have somebody that you're compatible with and you feel like you can tell anything to, because I think that's really, really important in a relationship. Land Up asks, if you were the last human on Earth, how would you spend your time? Dude, I don't even know. If I was the last human on Earth, I'd probably just kill myself or something. I don't fucking know. That'd be really lonely. I don't know. I would probably just like play with dolphins and then kill myself. I don't know. Belkood asks, do you have a majestic mustache in real life? I do have a mustache that complements my beard, but it's not as swagtastic and fancy as the one my character has in the profile icon and stuff. So yes, but it's not majestic, so I'm sorry. Anthony asks, why is your channel so sexy? Because I'm a part of it. Yeah. E-Weapon Dragon Eclipsis. Jesus, that's a name. Are you going to do funny moments for Fallout New Vegas and or Skyrim unless you did them already and I've not been able to find them? In terms of Fallout New Vegas, if they ever remaster Fallout New Vegas for PS4, then sure, I'll do them. But my PS3 is at my girlfriend's apartment, and I don't even have New Vegas, so no. But Skyrim, yes, I'm going to do funny moments from Skyrim Remastered when it comes out later this month. Steve asks, what are your thoughts on Buck and Fuggers? Buck and Fuggers are great, man. That's kind of a stupid inside joke, but whatever. The whole Buck and Fuggers thing comes from me and Seth and Steve just fucking around trying to switch words of cuss words. So instead of fucking boogers, we came up with Buck and Fuggers, and we thought that was the funniest shit ever. So, yeah. Kyle asks, if you could have any old game entirely rebuilt for next engine, what would you choose besides Deer Hunter 2005? Shut the fuck up. Okay, so if I had to choose anything remastered for the PS4, it would probably either be Star Wars Battlefront 2 or Spider-Man 2, the game that came out on the GameCube and PS2. Both those games are phenomenal. Alfred asks, what is your favorite TV show? Definitely Game of Thrones, but a close second would be Breaking Bad and probably Stranger Things. You guys should check all three of those out. They're all amazing. And the very last question comes from a video, and actually Seth asked me this. So here's Seth's question, everybody.
Hello, sweet boy Corbeano. I have a question for you. How many boogers could a buck and fooger if a buck and fooger could buck boogers? Now that's a tongue twister. Bye-bye now. Okay, how do I turn this off?
12, actually. I did this mathematically, and, you know, according to the laws of physics and thermodynamics, it would be 12. 12 boogers is how many a buck and fooger could fooger. Alright guys, thank you so much for your questions. I'm sorry this video ran a little bit long, but I got like 60 or 70 questions. But I really do appreciate you guys sticking around for the entire thing, for those of you that did. And before I go, I want to ask you guys a couple of questions too. My first question is, how long have you been subscribed for on the channel? And the second question is, what is your favorite video and or series on the channel? So let me know in the comments. I'm really interested to see what you guys say. But thank you guys so much for watching this, and I will talk to you guys later. Here with you now.
you know.